G'day, Cobain. In a sec, I'll show you what I got for some reason from Auckland FC. It is the funniest shit ever. It is so funny. I'll just get a tweet set up. And then I'll show it once things are ready to get going. I reckon kits, I reckon badges. Young Hart already leaked the Vanuatu United one, it sounds like. Probably hubs as well. I think we'll probably find out where the hubs are, and maybe fixtures. I think that's kind of what to expect. So yeah. So I got my membership pack, right? I got all that. I got the scarf. I got the pin. I got the fucking the card, and then I get this. Like that from Auckland FC. $200 worth of fucking droppers. So what these are basically is you put these in the top of your gutter to stop like water leaking when it drains down to the rain. For some reason I got sent, according to the package by Auckland FC, $200 of droppers. I don't know. Like, it says Auckland FC on the packaging, there's no invoice. So I'm sitting here just like... Because like, I got home, right? I had like 3 packages. There was my Rebel Sport package, which had the retro shirt in, the retro jacket. I had my membership pack. And then there was this weird cardboard box. So I pick up the first 2, like, oh yeah, cool, expected all that. Then I pick up the 3rd cardboard box, just plain cardboard box. It has Auckland FC on it. I get all giddy and excited because I'm like, ooh, they've sent me something. It's just $200 of droppers. It's just like... Actually, what I'll do, I'll get this audio up. Just tell me how the audio is throughout the stream and if I need to adjust it or anything, and yeah. But yeah, fucking just like the strangest shit. Oh man, I wish I knew why they gave that to me. Like, it's just like I'm assuming it's like someone's put the wrong sticker on the wrong package, and on some construction site they've like gotten some custom jersey or something. Like, I wish I knew. Like, that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's the only thing I can come up with is that they Auckland plan on sending me something, and like, because I don't know if they actually didn't plan on sending something like that. So I'm just sitting here confused as fuck. Oh. 3 minutes away till the start of this announcement, so... Oh, man, what a strange one. Yeah, this is like fucking just such a strange thing to happen. Maybe. Could always try. Thing you'll find out once it starts anyway. Oh. Far out. Yeah, like, especially not like $200 worth of them. Like, there's fucking 20 of them in here. Like, I'm never gonna use this many droppers. Like, like I'm just. It's just like the weirdest. Like, if it was a bunch of like 90-degree bends, like, oh, that's just someone's fucking mispackaged it, and you know, that's for one, could be for one job, you know. But like, slap some Auckland stickers, start handing them out at games. Should be getting underway now. Yeah, that's a good shout. Take it to Lily World, they can fucking set up a few more. Hey, that's what I'm thinking, man. Well, this thing, there's one that's broken. So what I'm going to see if I can do, I'm going to see if we go to the club, see if we get this charged back $10 for store credit. Oh. Ooh. Oh, what's on the screen out there is, oh, the OFC Pro League. Oh. Fancy. So when do we get the Greeks out here after this? You know, to represent South Melbourne. Yeah, it was on the screen at Eden Park. Was it like an OFC Pro League thing or an Auckland FC thing? Or it'd be nice if they're like really pushing hard on the advertising for this comp, because I think you could get some serious bums and seats for it. Again, if there's issues with the audio and you want it turned up or something, then just speak up. But yeah, I turned on a Solomon Islands League game earlier to test that it would run with FIFA Plus, and it was half time between Central Coast FC and I can't remember the other team, but it was 12-0 at half time. So interesting things going on over there. It's a little bit sort of like the old kit. Like this is a 3XL and it's getting a wee bit tight. So, suck it in a little bit and you'll be right. So, yeah, but yeah, it definitely feels a little bit closer to sort of the old fit. Yeah, seems to be. That or 3XL, so. I don't know, it's hard to say because it's sort of like they've changed I think this is slightly off from the other ones as well. Because what was it? I've got like the away kit in a 5XL and then the home kit in a 3XL, and the 3XL home kit's a little bit looser than this. But like it's not as tight as the last season's kit. So I'm kind of tall, so it's not actually too much of an issue for me, the length of it. I've got I haven't got crazy long legs, but I'm more torso. Seems performance is over, so we might start seeing some reveals, hopefully. It's a bit weird, the Christchurch Phoenix thing, because I wouldn't mind seeing the Phoenix in for, oh, here we go, badges. Ooh. Yeah, if you don't know, Young Heart leaked the Vanuatu badge earlier today, so that one's already been out there. But the badges didn't look too bad. But again, it's weird. I got quite broad shoulders as well. The Viking genetics really kicked in with me. I got a real nice beard, locks. Yeah. But yeah, I think Phoenix kind of got the short end of the stick. I think South Melbourne probably should have gotten the nod ahead of Melbourne.
Hello, g'day, and a big warm welcome to the launch of the OFC Professional League right here at the iconic Eden Park in Auckland, New Zealand. My name is Goran Paladin, and it's an absolute honour to be your MC tonight as we celebrate a moment that's been years in the making. The birth of Oceania's first ever professional football competition. How good is that, ladies and gentlemen? Yep, we can afford for that. Absolutely we can.
Nice drop report. They did start a new channel, but they pulled everything down after 2 episodes. So I'm not entirely sure what the story is there, sorry. Stephen Jenkins is currently doing sort of like short episodes 2-3 times a week if you're looking for that kind of content to listen to.
One that promises to lift the level of our game, inspire communities and open doors.
Yeah, the GOAT Goran Paladin came up and interviewed me before while we were at Lily World for a bit chat. I also wouldn't have minded seeing the distribution teams, Auckland, Wellington, and then I know Fiji originally were pushing really hard for Rewa and Bar to both be in the competition. I think that would have been a really good combination. But I do think like a South Island team is
OFC
a good choice.
member associations, club representatives, partners, media, and distinguished guests. Good evening. It is truly with inexpressible pride, honor, and delight for me tonight to welcome you all to Eden Park. Tonight marks a defining moment in the history of football in Oceania, a moment that has been years in the making. Tonight, we celebrate our pioneering clubs, Auckland FC, Bula FC, PNG, Hekari FC, Solomon Kings FC, South Island United FC, South Melbourne FC, Tahiti.
Yeah, there's also a few players to keep an eye out for because I know Rafael Liai apparently isn't a part of the Wollongong Wolves squad at the moment, so I would not be surprised to see him lining up for Solomon Kings over this comp. And then it sounds like South Island United have already filled one of their foreign spots. I've theorised that it's Derek Tiku. It's based off of TikTok footballer Brady O'Neill. Brady O'Neill, sorry. He's been documenting his journey through football, and he played for Fencibles United here in Auckland for a bit. And he trialled. He didn't get the place, but they said there was 2 spots left. So I've just assumed it's Derek Tiku. It makes sense. Northern League MVP.
The 50th anniversary of the establishment of our confederation. For decades, our nations have shared a common dream to see Pacific football stand tall on the football global stage, not only through passion, but through a sustainable professional pathway that empowers our players, coaches, and clubs. And this league is now the realization of such dream. It is the dawn of a new era.
Yeah, he was actually really fucking good. Scored a few goals and got a few assists for Fencibles. Played a crucial part in a few key games for them, really. It was actually one hell of a signing for them.
About creating opportunity.
I honestly wouldn't mind seeing him back for South Island United. I think it'd be good sort of
But for entire
branding and exposure for the club.
this beautiful day. From Auckland to Honiara, Port Moresby to Papeete, Suva to Port Phillip, and to Melbourne, this league unites us all under one banner. It reflects the very essence of what makes Oceania special. Resilience, pride, and a deep love for the game. 8 clubs representing our region's best will compete, not just for glory, but for history.
Yeah, he was so good. He just like those late goals that he would
Champion of
pop
this
up
league
with, got them so many points.
the FIFA International and the Continental Cup, and earn a place in the FIFA Club World Cup 2029, giving our players a chance to stand shoulder to shoulder with the world's best. This moment could not have been achieved without many people. To the OFC Executive Committee, the Secretary General, and the leading technical staff of OFC and our member associations, thank you very much for your trust and support on this vision. To our clubs, thank you for your courage to pioneer something new. To our partners who believe in the power of the Pacific football, and to the clubs and players who will bring this league to life, you are the heart of the story. Also, I want to acknowledge our friends at FIFA, whose continued support and investment have made this possible. We are proud, as part of the global football family, writing Oceania's own chapter in the world game. And this is more than just a league. It is a movement, a revolution of football in the Pacific. It is about giving our children heroes to look up to. It is about building careers, communities, and dreams. So to everyone here tonight, our fans, media, and partners, I say, be part of the movement. Because what begins here tonight at Eden Park will change football landscape in Oceania forever. And I invite you all to join us on the 17th January 2026 here at Eden Park for the very first match day of the OFC Professional League, which history will be made and where the journey truly begins. On behalf of the Oceania Football Confederation, I have the honor now to declare the OFC Professional League officially open. And let the journey begin. Let the world see the spirit of Oceania, and the game unites us all. Thank you.
For a second, I thought you said like they were playing at Eden Park. Like, wait, what?
Those inspiring words, the vision you've outlined for the OFC Professional League of opportunity, unity, and growth truly captures what this competition is all about. And speaking of unity, one thing that makes our confederation so special is the incredible diversity of cultures that make up the Pacific. To celebrate that spirit, please welcome the vibrant Urutabu Pacific Dance Group, showcasing the colour, the rhythm, and the pride of the 7 nations competing in the OFC Professional League.
Oh, so this is like a full-blown event. Performances in between every speech. Damn, I might have to hunker down for this one. It could be a long night. Yeah, also I noticed in the Fiji squad a few Fijian National League players are with Fijian clubs now. Nabil Beg, Tom Dunn, who was it, Simeone Nabenu, the older brother of Auckland FC Reserves player Semi Nabenu. They played for Burko, Eastern Suburbs, Auckland United. They've all seemingly gone back to Fiji to play. And I imagine they'll be part of the Bulla FC squad when that rolls around. Then, of course, I mentioned earlier Rafael Leai not being in the Wollongong Wolves squad. So it seems like they're getting the big guns behind it, which is fucking awesome to see. Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing a cheeky little Scott Wara too come back from England. Oh, I think see what you mean, Cobain, about the screens at Eden Park. They seem to be playing something up there at the stadium. Just saw old Joey Lynch tweet about it. Yeah, it's true. Hamish is Hamish is a tall man. Fucking hell. Was genuinely surprising when I met him in Wellington. You'd be a perfect fit for one of these Auckland kits then, wouldn't you, Hamish? Yeah, Hamish, you need like any guttering? Like I got plenty, man. $200 worth. You haven't missed so much so far if you've tuned in. So Goran Paladin doing his thing. And old Moltok had a bit of a speech talking about OFC and whatnot, and yeah, a couple of performances. They did show all the badges though, so I'll go back and get screenshots of that hopefully.
I think we can do a bit better than that. That was a fantastic performance. The Pacific Dance Group, and give them some love on Instagram. Just URA space TABU. That's where you find them. Wow. Now that we've seen the passion and pride of our region on stage, let's take a closer look at how the OFC Professional League will come to life.
The OFC Pro League is the first ever professional football league in Oceania, with 8 of the region's top teams competing to be crowned champions of the Pacific. The first phase of the competition sees the 8 clubs playing in 5 circuit series rounds, facing each other twice for a total of 14 matches each. The league then splits into 2, with the leaders playoff group comprising the top 4 teams and the challengers playoff group, the bottom 4. In this second phase, teams will play each of their respective group opponents once, with the top 3 teams from the leaders playoff group advancing to the semi-finals. The team finishing in 4th will play the team finishing 1st in the challengers playoff group to determine the remaining semi-final place. The semi-finals and final will be single-leg matches, played at a central venue, with the winning semi-finalists going on to meet in the final to crown the first ever OFC Pro League.
So just basically everything we already knew about it.
OFC Pro League will also qualify for the FIFA Intercontinental Cup, as well as boost their chances of participating in the quadrennial FIFA Club World Cup.
Now this is what I'm curious about, because is it like a? I'm assuming it's a cumulative thing. Like if you win 2, but then you don't win that year, is like the year of the Club World Cup, you still go kind of thing.
8 clubs, 1 dream, 1 historic season. Starting with PNG Hikari FC.
Yeah, it's the best way to really do something like this with circuit hubs and whatnot.
FC. Mulla FC. And Solomon
There's not really enough money to do proper home and away, so it'll be easier for fans as well because they can just do a full-blown 2-week holiday.
Oceania Pro League is very important for the football in Papua New Guinea.
We're talking about the pathways of players in Papua New Guinea. This is a dream come true, not only for Hikari United, but also for PNG players.
I feel that football in Papua New Guinea grown a lot. We have a good club, good players.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how many bums they get in seats, because I think you get some good crowds in, like, I think that's what could sort of, push club football forwards in OFC, especially with this competition, is, get some good crowds. Maybe they can get something to work with.
Players are training for this purpose. They understand, they try to get the winning mentality to achieve this goal.
Our motto says, our dream, our passion is
I have a message for you. Believe in Papua New Guinea football.
dreams do come true.
I must have missed that. January 17th, they're doing the season starts, so it's been pushed back a week. Yeah, I guess the thing, like, from what I've spoken to a few South Asian fans as well, and they just want nothing to do with like that West Asia, Arabia thing. And it sounds like there might be Arabian teams in Africa interested in leaving the African Confederation to join that, so it's a whole fucking mess.
Yeah, look, it's been a great journey so far. You know, from the initial meeting with OFC.
The Twitter lurker himself, Terry McFlynn.
Process to be selected as one of the preferred clubs in the inaugural season. That means a lot to us as a football club. Yeah, look, this football club's very ambitious. We've always said we want to be successful and compete and win trophies. And this is no different. It's another opportunity for us as a football club to win a new competition, fresh set of eyes on us, and we want to be successful. From day one, we want to be a team from the community for the community, and this is another opportunity for us to create pathways, opportunities for young boys in Auckland and New Zealand, into the professional leagues, and so yeah, we just want to take everyone on the journey with us, and want to be in the islands.
I love they're putting up first team players all over the show, but like we're sending out an under 23s team. Like there was like 2 guys in that clip that were like might play.
People are familiar with the word bula. First and foremost, bula means life. And for us, football is life.
Yeah, from what I heard, there was a bit of drama around the Fijian FA regarding Rewa and Bar and the OFC Pro League, because there was plans of them and a couple other teams breaking off and forming rumours of them breaking off and forming their own federation, fucking separate from the Fijian FA. So like Fiji FA clamped down on that, got Bull FC together, and yeah, locked that shit down.
OFC is going to be the change that Fiji is waiting for. It's going to be a professional team. It's going to have professional players. And they're going to see a mixture of talent coming through, right from the youth, right through to the pro players that we're going to have playing. So it's going to be a new concept that Fiji hasn't seen before. And we're actually going to lift the standard of football in this country. So this is going to give these players in our club teams an opportunity to strive for something even higher, be paid, and also become professionals in the country. So looking forward to that.
So what we'll be curious about is to see if PNG Hikari can get old Brown out of retirement or whatever seclusion he's gone. He seems to have disappeared off the face of the earth.
For us, Southerners, it means a lot. This is a great opportunity in terms of employment opportunity, opportunity for our players in particular to play at a high level and quality football. This is the first time that we will have more than one professional football player because of the fact that the opportunity will be given to a whole lot of players who basically make up some of the things. One of the things that we are aiming for is to ensure that we are not just to participate, but to be one of the top teams in the OFC Pro League. FC is your team. It's representing all of us, not just for football, but the entire country. And it's a great opportunity for the first time that we have a professional team participating in the professional league.
Ooh, that's not a bad badge. A bit more classic instead of some of the other, what you'd expect, kind of. No Vanuatu United, but yeah.
And we'll meet our 4 other teams' clubs very, very shortly here tonight. But now we're joined by someone who knows a thing or two about building success right here at Eden Park. He's played over 100 matches for the Blues. I think at last count it was 77 tests for the All Blacks.
Ooh.
And 14 years ago, he managed to lift that trophy, you know the trophy we were talking about, 14 years ago at the 2011 Rugby World Cup hosted here.
It's Rodney Soyalo?
Since hanging up his boots, he's turned his focus to building something new, both in property and most definitely in football, as a part owner of Auckland FC alongside his wife,
Ali Williams. I don't know why for some reason I just assumed Islander because of the OFC Pro League. I don't know why. I completely forgot that Ali Williams was fucking a part owner of the club. I'm sure the Knicks fans are going to love listening to Ali Williams talk about this.
But us as a group, as OFC, we can align and we can truly show the world the colour.
Always got the pin on.
From our side at AFC and the rest, I think this is truly a unique opportunity to do something great. So let's start this journey really well.
Yeah, Alan, let's talk football in a moment. First of all, you can take a seat or you can stand. Do you want to stand behind me?
Hold it here. Funny.
Yeah, it is a bit weird.
Yeah,
I thought I was going to give you like an acoustic guitar or something. You might play a set for us. But when you first walked through the doors here at Eden Park tonight, and as somebody who has played so much rugby and done so much out here, what is the key memory that stands out for you when you walk back here tonight?
Yeah, there's so many memories out there for me. I think more than just one memory of I think it's a place that, as a young boy I went out there, I think I was 18, as a young kid and didn't really have a clue what I was doing. And then to finish off winning a World Cup out there was pretty special. So I think a place like Eden Park is the one that gives the next generation hope, gives them dreams, gives them aspirations to be something that potentially in themselves they don't think they can be, but once you step out there you can achieve it. So yeah, very special place and still many more memories to be created.
Yeah, well we loved watching you, mate, and everything you did for the black jersey and the Blues and look, the Crusaders as well. We can't forget about the guys down the deep south. But everybody who's here tonight who may not know of Ali, like, is there anyone who didn't know Ali before he jumped on stage? No hands. You hear the roll call, the games for the Blues, the achievements for the All Blacks. Why is football so special to you?
Yeah, look, I've got a deep connection with football. A lot of you won't know, but I was one of these young kids, and I had a dream to be a footballer. And I played all the way up till 16 here in Auckland, and the pathway just wasn't there. The opportunities just weren't there. And I also noticed that women watch rugby and girls watch rugby a lot more, so I jumped the fence and started playing rugby. And
I think they're paying attention to football now as well, right?
And that's the exciting part, right? The exciting part is what we as all a collective group of nations can do. We can excel the game down here, and I think we all know how big football is. I mean, it is the global game. So I think the reality of what we have is we have an opportunity to take a global game, but put our own flavour on it. Put on, how the country, how different islands will play, the personalities, the charm, the charisma, the energy, the flair, all those sorts of things that we're renowned for here in the Pacific. And I think, for me, that's the excitement we can truly add to football. I think as OFC, we're gonna truly add something to football. So that's one of the hugely exciting things about this one.
When I found out that Ali was going to be on stage, the first thing I did, I called my mum. Because my mum has all of my photos from my playing days and all my trophies. I've got like 2. And I said, Mum, can you take a few photos and send them back to me of my time at University AFC? Because I played in your team. We were teammates together.
Huh.
There we go, we're winning.
In 1994, 1995, do you remember the Tauranga tournament?
Yes.
Yeah, we went down and won that together. And in 1995, a dwarf Goran Paladin standing exactly next to Ali Williams in your golden yellow goalkeeper's top. So I just had to, and after this, if you're going to stick around, I'll show you the photo. But
I'd love to see the photo. I think I had blue hair at the time.
I
I thought I was trying to be different.
think the blue rinse was gone at that stage. But that just speaks to your deep connection with the
That's quite a surprise. I didn't know that. Paladin and Ali Williams playing together.
exist back in those days. Fast forward 30 years, and we are talking about pathways and realistic ones for not only New Zealanders and Australians, but now all around the Pacific, which is absolutely brilliant. I think, you know, everybody who's had a part to play in putting this competition together needs a thorough round of applause. So congratulations. Now, Ali, you built something of a fortress here at Eden Park. 1994 was the last time the All Blacks were defeated here. 51 straight tests unbeaten. Now that you're with Auckland FC, you're creating something of a fortress at Go Media Stadium, Mount Smart. So for the 7 other professional teams and clubs that are coming into it, what is the key advice that you would give them about going about creating a successful club?
Look, I can't take any of the credit. I think my one bit that we've learnt is what are the reasons we're doing this for. And this is not for people to stand above the rest. This is actually to galvanise and connect communities, and that's a huge focus for us at AFC.
But for nothing big of the stream, honestly. I was honestly kind of going to be like a smash and grab hour long stream, but like there's just been nothing. They gave us some badges and that's pretty much it.
Let's all connect and understand that there is greater things outside here in Auckland and New Zealand, and ultimately, you know, the world is your oyster if you're a young kid right now. And then I suppose the other one is, you know, sport is so determined on results and how well you do that we actually forget to have fun. And I think that's one of the big learnings of this whole project, of what we can create here is
Just about. Unfortunately, I've got work tomorrow, so.
open line of communication. Let's talk. Let's put our passion on the line and understand what we're trying to do for our countries or for our regions. Let's work together collaboratively to make something really, really special, so the world actually looks at us and says, you know, look what they're doing down there in the OFC. And to me, that's what we've got to do. We've got to look at this in a greater picture rather than just trying to find results, communities, pathways.
Yeah, they showed the badges, but that's pretty much it. They've just kind of been a bit of ass kissing and a few clips at the clubs talking about what it means to them and all that kind of thing. And they pushed it back a week, starting January 17th, and the final will be held at Eden Park. There's also the other sort of bits and pieces that have come up. So yeah, we're going to be, as Phil Rollo said, very good watching 50,000 people pack into Eden Park for South Melbourne versus Solomon Kings FC. Yeah, other than that, there's not been much else.
That is what we are, truly starting at the bottom of the hill, and how high we can all go. That's the best part. So from us at AFC, we're fully open, and we're open to work with everyone, and we're open to see what we can do and truly make this something great. So the people that have put this together, I apologise if I missed out names and all those sorts of stuff, but you know, genuinely for generations to come,
yeah, I'll probably turn up for it as well. Actually, I'll see what happens.
You know, it was these great people that were visionaries, and the rest is going to be history.
So ideally, it would be like set like because May be around the A-League finals. So like, say Auckland FC Saturday, OPL final Sunday would be sick, or even like A-League 3 p.m. and then OPL at like 7 p.m. so you have time to jump on the train and travel down.
Now,
That'd be sick.
the final 4 teams rounding out this historic lineup.
Oh, so this would be South Island United. Yep.
Smattering of applause, thank you. Tahiti United, South Melbourne FC, and Vanuatu United FC.
So, might be time to keep your eyes peeled, see if any players pop up.
What this means for the club is
And I recognise no one.
about getting opportunities to young players, allowing them to dream that they can play on the professional.
I'm assuming that's just Christchurch United players, honestly.
I think one of the major factors is obviously player development and the opportunity for players in the South Island. So having a professional outcome will mean that for those who are good enough, obviously, for those
So I think of South Island United, I reckon like probably what Noah Karunaratne, Derek Tiku, and maybe like Joel Stevens up front might end up being the attack.
OFC whole team with a full academy structure underneath it. So it's been a lot of hard work by a lot of people that have come before me and come up
Maybe like a cheeky Charlie Beale.
strong OFC going forward.
Actually, I wonder if they could probably coax like a Jack Henry Sinclair. I think that could be a cheeky little attacking signing. Maybe get Maya Bevan or something,
If not win,
just to spice up that attack a little bit.
the goal is to learn as much as possible about the other teams, about competition, and about how we operate.
The music,
New Zealand
heavy on the violins.
Miners team. We now have professional football in the South Island, and this has been a proud sporting region of the country in all different codes. We bring football to the professional level here, and we want as much support as possible to put the South Island on the global map.
Well, how long has he been here? Because it's what, 5 years? I mean, if he's been here 5 years, then I suppose so. I'm basing this off the Brady O'Neill TikTok, because like he's the only one that really fits. Because like Riku Ichimura's gone off to Bhutan. Actually, have a quick look.
Tahiti United, c'est plus qu'une équipe. C'est un rêve qui devient une réalité. Pour la première fois, la Polynésie française va avoir une équipe de football professionnel. C'est une aventure
Let's
pour
see.
sur toute l'Océanie pour la prochaine OFC Pro League.
Yeah, he's been here since 2018 by the looks of it. So yeah, he could do 7 years.
Notre objectif,
Yeah, 2018. So where is it?
c'est de poser des bases solides.
So yeah, so Eastern Suburbs, Hamilton Wanderers, Wellington Olympic, Hamilton Wanderers again, Auckland City, Bay Olympic, Coastal Spirit. So who knows?
C'est un défi immense qu'on relève ensemble.
I imagine he's not been overseas in like that time.
Quand nos rêves, on transforme en réalité. Go Tahiti United.
Because the only thing is, if he's gone away for work or something, and then come back at some point, is the only thing I can think of that would like throw a spanner and that kind of thing. Like this question, because like based on the Brady O'Neill TikTok, they said 2 spots. So either they're going off, they've changed the rules, or from what they were originally planning on, or Derek Tiku just hasn't got his residency yet.
Get together and a bit of camaraderie around their background in Greece and a love of football. And it formed there in the Middle Park area and grew to then embrace the majority of the modern football.
This club is famous for exciting football, taking the game on, winning a number of national titles, being recognised by FIFA as the
Cheeky little, sneaky little Ange.
into that international space. Australian players can only benefit through this Oceania Professional League. It's another opportunity for them.
Yeah, South Melbourne, 12-month season now, joining the OFC Pro League. So because they have a legacy spot or whatever in the Oz Championship. So I do wonder if maybe they'll throw out a few reserve teams for like the OFC Pro League or maybe the NPL VIC or something, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens.
Being our country's only participant in the Oceania Professional League, we want everyone to unite.
Actually, how'd they end up doing in NPL VIC? Because they were a bit of a dumpster fire there for a bit. They were struggling. Ninth. Not sure, but they were in a relegation battle for a bit there from memory. Yeah, big run of losses. Victory Youth draw, St Albans loss, Preston Lions, Dandadong, Hume City draw, Dundadong City loss, Altona draw, Heidelberg loss, won the FA Cup, lost another couple of games in PL Vic, lost another 4 games.
The name of the team is Vanuatu United FC. It's about like uniting all football fans here in Vanuatu. We're nicknamed the Chiefs, and again, Chiefs stand for wisdom. They stand for unity. They stand for community. This is all what we're also about.
Well, I think it's a unique chance.
Brian Caltech stinker in order to force a mutual termination to get that paycheck and then go sign for Vanuatu United. What are the odds on that?
It is really something visionary here for this country.
Interesting what happened to that, because you just recently opened an academy up there, so I'm genuinely curious as to how that sort of like, you know, works at the club. Better than that fucking PNG fucking Chiefs league badge that they did that was just an AI rip-off of the fucking Waikato Chiefs. That shit was terrible. It was so bad. That's so good.
There we have it. We've met our 8 teams. And tonight we're bringing together the key figures who will shape this league's very first season. The coaches and directors representing all 8 clubs from across Oceania. Please join me in welcoming Marcos Alves Guzmão, PNG Hikari FC head coach.
So we'll find out whether Luke Casserly sort of takes the reins of the OPL team.
The Auckland FC director of football. Stefan Ovray, the Bulla FC head coach.
Ah, no, just director.
Moses Tuata, SIF technical director representing.
Hopefully, I'm hoping something juicy. He's the reserves coach. That's going to be the under-23s playing in Oceania Pro League. It's not going to be first team. 3 overage players is what I've heard. But yeah. Did you not know that? I felt like I told you that. I could have sworn I told you that.
Sinisha Kowadzic, the head coach of South Melbourne FC. Samuel Garcia, head coach of Tahiti United. And Lars Hopp, Vanuatu United FC head coach.
No, he's a director.
Thank you so much.
They've got directors and coaches, not director and coach of each team.
First of all, and we'll send it down the line. What does it mean for your club and your country to be part of the very first professional football league in Oceania? Marcos, you kick it off.
Hi everyone. First, I want to give my acknowledgement for Mr. Alashan and Mr. Nasu.
Yeah, it seems like they've brought out like some directors, some coaches. So yeah, it's like see they got the head coach for PNG Hikari.
To OFC Pro League. We are doing for them, and we are very happy to.
football club. There hasn't been a professional team in the city for 17 years. So we entered a competition last year and we won it in the first year. So for us to expand into Oceania and to be part of this inaugural competition is a privilege for us. We've always said from day one we want to create pathways and opportunities for young boys and girls in New Zealand into professional football, and this is another opportunity for us to expand our club into another region. And as I said,
Yeah, I'd assume it's like Cassidy. Unless Danny Hay takes over as like a preemptive thing to taking over the fit, that's about the only sort of like twist that I can see happening regarding the coach status.
the whole city's got behind us. We've always said from day one we wanted to be a team from the community for the community. I think we seen that on the weekend, and I think this is another opportunity for us to expand our reach into the Pacific community, which is massive here in Auckland. So, as I said, it's a privilege for us to be a part of it.
Stefan, almost a baptism of fire for you. You've quickly arrived. You're head coach of Buller FC, coach of the national team. What does it mean for you to be involved?
Ooh, that's good for Buller FC. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of teams do that. Go national team head coach and club head coach.
The focus is on Buller FC and Fiji, so I think for the country, it's
Though from what I have heard from old Rahul, who's Fijian, there's that like some strange selections in his opinion. So I do wonder if that could potentially shoot the Bull FC in the foot a bit. We'll have to wait and see though. So, like he reckoned that the keeper they sent out for that semi-final versus New Zealand was probably like should be more like third choice at best kind of thing, you know.
Solomon Kings, I think this is a huge opportunity, not only for the club but as a country. For Solomon FC, to represent a country that loves football. It's big. And I think part of it will be a game changer for us for the future. We know that it's a big step up in the level of football and competition, but it's a way forward for Somaliland's football. So we are really, really privileged to be part of this top school.
Rob?
I think for us it's a real chance to galvanise football in the Southern Island and provide a tangible pathway for our players. And we'd like to share our IP that we develop with the clubs to grow football across the whole spectrum.
Tanisha?
We're excited and thankful that we're part of this special league, and we feel as a club that we want to make that next step in our professional level, and we found this as an exciting opportunity for us to showcase really the club we were in the past and the club we want to be in the future.
Samuel?
Merci pour l'opportunité que vous nous donnez. Merci à l'OFC de nous accompagner dans ce chemin qui est un nouveau chemin pour nous.
Oh, so they got a proper French and they got the translator in the ear and everything. That man does not speak a lick of English. I honestly fucking love that. I rate the fuck out of that.
Thank you for the OFC and for this great opportunity to introduce a pathway for professionalism and professional football in Tahiti. In regards to the professional league and for Tahitian people, it's a great chance for our young Tahitians to and they're just we are very grateful for the opportunity to come and be a part of this historic moment.
And last but not least, Lars, brand new to Vanuatu. What does it mean to be involved in this professional league?
It's easy for me now because it's all been said already.
Just take the best bits of everybody's answers.
No, I think it's a new start. It's very special. It will bring professional football to the island.
God, what is that accent on Lars Hop? That feels Dutch.
The players, coaches, staff around it, and also the spectators, because it brings
He's German. But yeah, like it feels like a weird Dutch-German mix.
I felt that compared to Europe, in Oceania, there's a real spirit of making this happen together. And this is something I felt already through the communication.
Yeah, see, like it says he's German on Transfermarkt, but like it doesn't quite. It's not like classic German accent.
Okay, the pleasantries are now out of the way. Remember that this is a football competition that is there to be won. So show by either pointing at the representative or just put your hand in the air if you think this applies to you. Who's got the biggest target on their back? Who is going to be hunting everybody down to claim that title? Are we looking at you, Terry? Auckland FC, the behemoth that is Auckland FC? Is it Sinisha in South Melbourne?
I think you've got to look at the Oceania team of the century.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Tag like Oceania Club of the Century and not be the...
Classic Auckland FC, just brush us off. Don't worry about us, mate. We're new here.
Yeah, well, the past says all. But we want to really prove ourselves now in the future that we can be the benchmark.
And what about South Island United, the power of the entire South Island, Rob? Surely you've got a massive target.
In a way, well, we're going to target them too for a start.
Yeah, yeah.
But ultimately, it's about building something. And this is an initial season, so it's an initial season for the OFC in terms of the organisation. For every nation, it's an initial season. So we want to be successful, obviously. But what we want to do is build something that has sustainability and grows in every aspect in terms of youth development, obviously performance, and also community outreach. I think one thing that we need to be aware of in the game is if we don't develop the community, in 10 years' time, we might not have a game.
As I say, a special mention to Stefan and Lars, and also Samuel, who will occupy dual roles with the OFC Professional League teams and the national team. Lars, after a playing career, a coaching career all around Europe, what was the attraction to Vanuatu?
Where do I start? I mean, you Google Vanuatu and you see a beautiful country, the ocean, islands, beaches, but that's obviously, as a football coach, not the main topic, but it doesn't hurt to first impression. No, I think the whole project is so interesting to build a club, work with a national team, and also to build a league together. So all that implies, because it's not only about the first year, it's about the long term. So trying to get a good start for your first team, as well as building a sustainable future for young players. I think that's a big responsibility. It's an honor to be given that role, and that's absolutely something that I think we all really strive to do.
Stefan, what do you see as the benefits of occupying a dual role?
I would say it's huge because being a former national team and coach in the CONCACAF, you get your players 1 week, 10 days, here and there for the Nations League, and then you don't see them for a few months. Having your players on a daily basis, we're talking about style of play, about culture, mindset, so many things we could implement like a club. So I think the benefit is enormous. Football is going to be enormous.
Samuel, how
He brings up a good point with that, like the ability to bring almost the entirety of your squad in, really, and consistently train with them is going to be huge. And if they produce any like strong talent that's capable of going overseas, their quality is simply going to add to that, you know.
Régulièrement pour qu'on puisse pouvoir faire évoluer notre football et surtout l'équipe nationale pour les futures échéances qui vont arriver.
For me and for Tahiti, we are going to have a new national coach soon, so it's important for us as Tahiti United to work closely with the national players and the national teams to...
Yeah, of course. That was my my assumption. And I assume he's also a Frenchman. And the French have a distinct hate of everything English. So.
Welcome back to yet another role in Papua New Guinea. Your connection to PNG has been long-lasting. What is it about Papua New Guinea, the place, the people, the football that keeps you coming back?
Yeah, this is my first stint with Papua New Guinea. The first and second as a national team head coach, and now Hekari head coach. I'm involved a lot with the culture in Papua New Guinea. People recognize me as to develop them to the football in Papua New Guinea. And I'm very happy to come back and try to help now Hekari United in this OFC project.
Moses, he signed 3 Brazilians for Hekari. That seems pretty good to me. That will obviously add a lot of quality to the competition. However, you need to strike a balance between the quality and also bringing through the youth and developing the pathways. So how do you strike that balance?
Yeah, look, in football, there's always 2 elements of it.
Yeah, one of the only non-Aussie Kiwi teams to win the Oceania Champions League.
Young players, to bring them up, to give them the opportunity to play and to train at a high level. Of course, without compromising competitiveness.
Decision of Oceania Champions League, one of the first things that came up was PNG Hekari FC.
Players do extremely well, not just New Zealand-based players and Australian ones, but I'm thinking more specifically about Roy Krishna, who's done incredible things for Fiji.
So they've basically taken,
Phoenix in the A-League.
it's always just gone by this apparently.
Which is Brian Kaltak winning 2 premierships with Central Coast Mariners. And so, Terry, as someone with a truckload of A-League experience, what does it mean to you to see players from the Pacific rubbing shoulders with Alessandro Del Piero? You know, this is a league, the A-League, that has Robbie Fowler, Emil Heskey, that is part of its fabric. So to see Brian and Roy do so well, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, look, I think this is a wonderful opportunity to showcase the talent within Pacifica. The challenge with the A-League is the 5 visa player rule, and I think Brian was a victim of that for a long time. He obviously was here for Auckland City for a long, long time, and it was only really Central Coast giving his opportunity towards sort of the back end of his career, and he's gone on to do fantastic things. Roy is an amazing footballer. At my time at a previous club, I actually tried to sign him twice, and I couldn't afford him. He went to India for a lot of money, but he's a fantastic footballer. I think that's the beauty of this competition now.
That's interesting. Where's Terry been? I wonder who we tried to sign him for.
Beyond this league and beyond the A-League and into Europe and into Asia. You know, I think this is a step for football in this region. That, you know, as Ali said before, it can't be on the
Post-playing career.
massive step and a historic moment for professional.
So, studied Masters in Coaching Education. Upon retiring from position. So, General Manager for Sydney FC. Went to Perth as Director of Academy Operations.
Discussing 1 or 2 players that hopefully.
So I'd assume it means Sydney and Auckland FC. That would make the most sense.
The first team, the national team, and hopefully be great players maybe in Europe or somewhere else. But it seems like we have one who may become special.
All right. You don't want to drop the name, or you're just going to sort of.
Honestly, I don't follow UFC. That reference means nothing to me.
What about you, Lars? I mean, you've been, feet under the desk for about 2 weeks in Vanuatu. You haven't laid eyes on the next Kaltak?
We had our first training session with the national team actually last week, and we had 3 players named Kaltak on that list. So it's not bad to find the next one, but on a serious note, I think working as a national team coach and you travel around the country, I think it's one of the big gifts to be able to maybe give the next Brian Cartack, the next top player, a chance. You might travel through a village, watch a game, and there is actually a pathway. I think this is a little bit of the magic of this league, that it's not far away in another country. It's right in the player's homeland, so I think that makes it very special.
Rob, you are basically Mr. Oceania football, because you've held, no, hear me out, you've held roles with New Zealand football, Oceania football, Fiji, and now here you are with South Island United. So,
Oh shit. Fucking hell.
Something like this.
Well, it is.
For you.
It's an honour,
yeah.
to be honest.
Jesus.
And the whole region has been very generous to me, and I'm very grateful for that. But it is an honour to be involved in something at its gestation. And hopefully, you know, it's not about me. It's,
Yeah, it's kind of dying off a bit, I can't lie.
We've all seen the rivalry between Auckland FC and Wellington Phoenix, and it just exploded out of nothing, Terry. Do you have plans to create the same sort of thing, Rob? South Island versus AFC?
Absolutely. I mean, the reason we want to really galvanise the South Island, you know, up to now it's all been North Island teams. There's an opportunity of a professional club on the South Island that represents New Zealand as a whole and the values that New Zealand holds, but very particularly to the South Island people.
What about the man sitting next to you, though? Because Kiwis don't really enjoy the company of the
Better be an agricultural 4-4-2 then. I expect nothing less.
In jest. It's all right, I'm well.
Sanisha, nothing to say about Australian-New Zealand trans-Tasman rivalry? You're looking forward to that?
It's always we obviously had
There would be decent turnout. Like all the lads like Reese will turn up. Because I think there's a few guys, then like you'll get the likes of Rahul, he'll go to all the games, he'll go to Bully FC games and all that as well. Because there's only going to be like 3 games like guaranteed in Auckland, you know. If they do a Christchurch hub, then you might get 6 in New Zealand, you know. Something like that. So it's sort of like, depends how the fixtures pan out. Because I think you'll get decent numbers for like an Auckland Christchurch game. Like it won't be anything close to like fucking the New Zealand derby or whatever against Wellington, but like you'll still get a few thousand at least, I reckon, like numbers. You'll get more than the reserves games basically.
If you could, can you just speak to how you went about doing that with the viewers?
And with no Tonga Samoan team, you might get a few of them popping up, you never know.
For those who don't know, I think the average home attendance was in excess of 19,000 at Go Media Stadium, Mount Smart, and that is absolutely incredible for a team in its first season. So how did you go about creating the connection with the clubs to get that groundswell of support?
Yeah, I think, first of all, just to Rob's point, that this competition is so important that, you know, there was one professional team in this whole country. They've done a fantastic job. We came in last season as a second professional club, and now Christchurch joined as the third. So in 18 months, there's now 3 professional clubs in New Zealand, which is fantastic for pathways, opportunities, and for kids. But we had a really, really clear strategy when we started the football club in terms of connecting with the community and being part of the community.
Yeah. Surely they get down there at some point though, like at least next year.
A membership rebate scheme where 10% of memberships bought at our football.
Feels like a bit of a miss to me, like not having a South Island hub. I just think like it's kind of like what you want with like how you had Auckland FC had like 4 home games in the first 5. Like you kind of want to throw a Christchurch hub out there to try and get people, you know, familiar with the team. Like they'll have friendlies, but like.
So we work with all the clubs. We started off on the 1st of July 2024 with 12 players and 10 staff. Now at the football club we've got 104 players across young boys, young girls, adolescent males in the reserves, and then the men's team as well. So we connected with the clubs. We work very, very closely with the clubs. We have coaching and recreation sessions where the TDP clubs coaches come in and see how we do things from strength and conditioning to session planning to nutrition, actually coaching on the grass, video analysis. So for us as a professional club, we believe that we've got a duty to lift the standard of football in the whole region. And that's what we're planning to do in the Oceanian competition as well. So for us, the more that we can collaborate together as we
Yeah, we were showing that with was it Gordon Iro and Rover Boyers, I believe it was.
Already being done in the Solomons to create those connections with the clubs to get in behind the Kings.
Yeah, so at the moment we have a connection with...
Oh, look. Didn't realise it was that bad for them. Because I know Melbourne City have like 7 home games in a row or something.
The winner Wolves. They have a long history in that relationship. So we are looking to create a pathway where we can sort of provide opportunities.
So if they play from November 8th, the derby against us, through to December 21st, they play 6 games in New Zealand in a row. Then Victory away, Raw away, then Adelaide, then back home again, couple of away games, couple home, away, couple home, away, couple at home, and then yeah, 3 away, 1 at home, 1 away. That's kind of like, that's just kind of how fixtures work, you know. We saw the same thing last year. We had a lot of back-to-back away games. Yeah, like that's like, you know, look, go to this last section. It's like Raw away, Victory away, City away, Western Sydney home, MacArthur away. Like it'll be a tough run home for them because of that.
Right now, the Tahiti public are still waiting for things to get concrete. Once the team comes together and gets more support behind them, and also some more things, the ball would get rolling for the team, then the country and the supporters will also get behind the team. Right now, you know, in terms of the name Tahiti United, it's a name that we selected to unite the people of Tahiti through football, so that we can be represented well on the global stage. But the supporters are really excited for this opportunity. And
in terms of the culture around our region, and we saw it with Uratabu earlier, trying to integrate that and use it. How do you go about, Rob, for example, integrating the South Island into your playing style? You know, it's the South Island, when I think about it, rugged terrain, even more rugged footballers like Ben Sigmund, Ryan Nelson. Is that going to be part of your...
Finn Sermon fits into that as well.
I think that we read to capture the characteristics. So, you know, humility but not meekness.
So they're actually quietly plugging out some decent footballers, because Zeshwan Lockie's from out there. I think Matt Sheridan as well, the Supic brothers. Yeah.
Wrapping things up.
Yeah, actually, let's have a look at that.
What can we promise the fans that this league will deliver in its inaugural season? Marcos, you pick things up. What will the league deliver to the fans?
What did I just see there? Oh, they finally added it to FootMob, the old National League Championship. I just stumbled across that. I just googled, put Auckland FC into fucking FOTMob, and it popped up with Auckland FCB.
I think one of the wonderful things is it's not a home competition. I think the idea of the circuits is fantastic.
IIC, yeah, Central Coast, Western Sydney, Sydney FC. Then Jets at home, then MacArthur, Raw, City away. Yeah. Yeah, like they balanced it out pretty well for us last season, considering the start and a couple of double ups of away games and whatnot, and yeah.
Well, I would say joy and inspiration. It's pretty short, but our guest of honor said that it's important to have fun as well. So hopefully we're going to provide a lot of fun, joy, and inspiration.
Look forward to that. Moses?
Yeah, I think for me, the OFC Professional League will be the biggest entertainment sort of in football. And I look forward to, seeing people following the league and be entertained by the different styles that we display. And for me, it would be an exciting time.
Rob?
Excitement, goals, surprises.
Brilliant. Sanisha?
I think two words are professionalism and opportunity.
Samuel?
Pareil, ce qui va nous marquer, c'est quand on va voir nos enfants avoir des yeux, des gros yeux et avoir envie d'aller dans cette professionnalisme. On a une responsabilité aujourd'hui pour la jeunesse qui va venir derrière nous, de leur donner le bon chemin pour faire évoluer et faire encore grandir notre football dans l'Océanie.
All I want now is for the young youth in Tahiti to aspire to be professional footballers, for them to look at our players in our club and us in this opportunity to be inspired and to aspire to be a professional footballer one day. So it's our responsibility as Tahiti United to make this come true.
Stefan nicked my key line now, because joy and inspiration, I think, is something we'll probably all want to give to our players. I would add pathway, and through pathways...
Or do they? Let's have a look at that.
Good stories, I think.
Yeah, because I've been struggling to find. It's like I was basically just using SofaScore for them.
Successful moments, so this is something I think we can look forward to.
Brilliant. We cannot wait to see it all unfold from mid-January. Everybody, put your hands together.
I know what football it doesn't. SofaScore though. Oh, sweet, it's over.
What an incredible lineup.
Honestly, the answers are getting a bit repetitive.
It isn't just about matches, it's about building a legacy for football across Oceania. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to what it's all about. The ultimate prize. The symbol of everything.
Oh, we're going to see the trophy.
Clubs are striving for. Let's take a sneak peek now at what they'll be playing for, and a first look at the trophy and tournament logo. You guys can return to your seats. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Well, here we go now. Something interesting. Yeah, they do have the match ratings. It's interesting. Oof, 5.9 for a cheeky old Nick Gaze. Sam Luck dropping a 7.8. Ooh. Yeah, it's a cup. I see the engravings all long handles, I suppose, and a bit ambitious having so much space at the bottom for the team names.
Every great league begins with a symbol, one that captures who we are and what we stand for. The OFC Professional League logo is more than a design. It reflects our region's identity, unity and ambition.
Can't lie, I was kind of hoping for more.
Trophy, tall and proud, representing triumph, aspiration.
Don't get me wrong, it's a nice trophy, and I hope we win it. But yeah,
Inspired by Pacific cultures, the Raranga
I do quite like the league sort of badge.
at the center stands for growth and new beginnings. While the Niho Mano
Would have liked to have seen like the way that they've done the badge, have it the trophy actually like that with the same patterns engraved into it. But like, that was nice too.
The confident modern future of Oceania football. Together, These elements tell our story. Heritage meeting ambition, unity driving progress, and a region ready to shine on the world stage. The OFC Professional League kicks off in January right here in Auckland before heading to Port Moresby, Melbourne, Honiara, Suva and Lautoka, and back here in Auckland for the
Suva and Lautoka.
semi-finals and
Interesting.
final in May. This is more than football. It's the start of a movement for Oceania. And now to close out the night, we've got a very special message from FIFA President Gianni Infantino.
Dear President, my dear Lambert, dear football fans in Auckland and throughout Oceania. Congratulations on this truly historic moment in Oceanian football with the soft launch of the first ever OFC Professional League. I want to particularly acknowledge the dedication and vision of OFC President and FIFA Vice President Lambert Maltok, the OFC Executive Committee, and all the OFC team for driving this monumental step forward for the game in the Pacific. The establishment of the OFC Professional League, the first ever fully professional league in Oceania, is said to be a true game changer for football development in this beautiful part of the world, which I visited myself 2 years ago. We celebrate the hard work of the OFC and the 8 participating clubs representing 7 nations, which will drive the professionalization of the entire football ecosystem. Our joint efforts, including the recent workshops in Fiji, focused on
Yeah. Oh, baby. See what happens. Just grab a few screenshots, post it on Twitter, you know. Break the news.
This league will provide a crucial pathway for players, coaches, referees and administrators, helping to raise the standard of competition and crucially serving to inspire the next generation of players and fans across the whole of Oceania. With the inaugural season scheduled to kick off in just a few months, momentum is building. This exciting initiative offers a significant connection to the global game, and FIFA is committed to supporting the league and its clubs as they enter a new era. So very best wishes to all the participating teams. Auckland, Bula Boys, Christchurch United, Hikari United, Solomon Kings, South Melbourne, Tahiti United, and Vanuatu. And I wish you all.
I feel like I can almost read the teleprompter that Gianni Infantino's reading off of.
All the very best to you all. Thank you very much. See you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
On behalf of OFC, our clubs, players, partners and fans, thank you for joining us on this extremely historic night. The OFC Professional League is ready to unite our region through the power of football. How good does that sound? The countdown to kickoff is on, and the future of Oceania football starts now. But we're not done just yet. To finish the night in true Pacific style, we invite all of our guests to make their way to the balcony for a celebration of a new era of football in Oceania. And when the light show is over, please come on back inside for drinks and canapes. Thanks so much for your attention.
So I suppose that's pretty much it.
Begin.
Nah, bro. Oh, I suppose Big Imperial as well, but Donny will be the under 20s. So. So, okay, man, can you see the fireworks? Oh, no, here we go. Oh, they're just flashing the lights, are they? No fireworks? Boring. Alright, then we got a bit of pyro. No? They're just smoke cannons. Alright, there we go, a bit of pyro. Ooh. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I'll call it there. I doubt we're going to get much else out of that, so yeah. Cheers for anyone who came by, and I'll talk to you guys later.